All right, people, welcome to another episode of No Destination. If you don't know by now, I'm Dante. And for today's episode, I'm heading to the gym, and I just kind of wanted to bring you guys along with me for my little pre-workout routine that I do basically every day, and just kind of talk to you guys about why I go to the gym and what my goals are in the gym and why I think it's good for an artist to go to the gym and to live a healthy lifestyle and stuff like that. So yeah, first up, I'm gonna head to the Tedeschi's down the street from my house. I'm gonna get my little pre-workout snack that I eat every day, and I'm gonna show you guys that, and we'll get into it. So I'll see you there. All right, we just got out of Tedeschi's. I grabbed the snack. I'm gonna show you guys what I get. First thing that I get every day before the gym is one of these Gatorlyte. It's just an electrolyte drink. I just like the Gatorade one. It tastes good. Might not be the best for you, but gets the job done. Gets you hydrated before a workout. Some people like doing these after, some people like doing them before, but I have one of these before every single workout. The blue one, that's my favorite color, but we take what we can get. All right, next up for the snack, we got a Honey Stinger waffle. I also get one of these basically every single day unless the store's out of them, and then maybe I'll get like a Rice Krispie treat or something. But basically the point of getting one of these is just some quick digesting carbs before the workout, get a good pump, get some energy. And these things taste so good. That's half the reason I get them. Obviously I get them for the benefits of having carbs before working out, but these things taste so good. I'm gonna show you what they look like. Got some salt, some honey, and some carbs, everything you would want before a workout. Let's take a bite. These things smack. And the last thing we got for the pre-workout is the pre-workout itself. Now this can change by brand, by strength, whatever, day by day. But tonight we're going to hit some chest, so I want some extra caffeine in me. I want some extra juice. So I grabbed a Bucked Up. This thing got 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, beta-alanine in it. It's got alpha GPC in it to help with focus. It's got all sorts of crazy chemicals and whatever. It might not be the best for you. It probably isn't, but these things get me through every single workout. They get me amped up. And yeah, so I'm gonna drink them. This flavor isn't really my favorite flavor. This is the Blood Raz, but I usually get the Rocket Pop, which is the best one in my opinion, but they didn't have any in the store. They only had these, so I took what I could get. So usually I eat my snack and my Gatorade in the parking lot of the store, which I'm gonna do now, and then I usually crack open the pre-workout, head over to the gym, and finish it in the parking lot. So I'm gonna finish this snack here, and I'll see you guys over in the gym parking lot once we're done. Real quick before I head over there, look at this sunset that we got going tonight. Wow. As the sun sets over Burger King. Wow, that looks cool. All right, we just got to the gym. We're in the parking lot. Got the pre-workout cracked. It got dark on us pretty quick, so we're gonna have to use the car light for the lighting. I hope that doesn't look too bad on the video. And I just want to explain to you guys a little bit why I go to the gym, why I think it's important, what my goals are in the gym, and kind of why I think that as an artist, I think the gym is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. I actually love working out when it's dark out, going into the gym when it's dark. I feel like everyone's a little bit more locked in. It's end of the day. Some people are tired, don't want to be there, but they're still getting themselves in there. I feel like everybody's just locked in, getting to work. You get your workout in and you walk out, it's pitch black, the air's crisp, and you walk to your car and you just feel like Batman. I don't know how to explain it anything other than that. I feel like you feel a little more accomplished, and it wakes you up hitting that cold air at night. So yeah, if I want to explain to you guys exactly why I do this stuff, do the gym, do the stuff I do, I think it's probably best we start back a little bit. So a little over 4 years ago, I made a single decision that would change my whole life. And that decision was quitting alcohol, deciding to never drink alcohol again, basically. And I say that only because before that, for years and years of my life, I spent the majority of my time getting drunk, drinking, smoking, doing other things that come with drinking and smoking that I might not want to talk about on YouTube, but you know what I mean. And I was getting to the point where it was really the only thing I cared about, and I didn't care about anything else in life except for getting wasted, getting messed up. And eventually I came to the point where I realized that, and I realized the path I was going down, and realized where I could possibly end up on that path. And I snapped out of it, and I made a decision to stop drinking and to try to better myself, and that day it began. So for the first year of not drinking, I just focused on that, not drinking, trying to find other ways to have fun, trying to stay healthy, trying to just figure out different ways to enjoy life without getting messed up all the time. And about a year in, the thought of going to the gym crossed my mind. And if you had asked me as a younger man about going to the gym, I would always tell you it's stupid. I would always tell you, why would anybody want to exercise for fun? Why would anybody do that? It just never interested me. I never really got the point. But fast forward to that day, I finally decided, I said, you know what? I'm going to try it out. I'm going to go to the gym today. I went down to the local Planet Fitness, got a membership, and I honestly haven't looked back since. That first day in the gym, I left and I felt great about myself. And I just kept going back and I just kept building on it, consistent. And it slowly just kind of took over my life, and it kind of just became a everyday thing for me, and I don't even think about it at this point. I feel awful if I don't do it in a day. And so yes, I started that. So now fast forward to here, I'm about almost 3 years into the gym, I think, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And I feel like in the past few months, I've kind of been going into the gym without a goal in mind. I'm just working out, doing what I do. And I still love the gym. I still come here every day, but I feel in the last like 6-ish months, I've kind of been slacking in terms of progression, in terms of growth, in terms of strength, in terms of everything. I feel like I've kind of hit a little plateau in the gym. So I just really want to lock back in on the gym. When I first got in that first year, 2 years, I was locked in. I was tracking my macros every day. I had a plan. I had goals. When I first started, I started on a bulk and I went up like 35 pounds in like less than 6 months, which was awesome. In order to lock myself back in, I want to give myself a goal for this year. All that is great, but I want to explain to you a little bit why I do this and why I think that the gym is good for not only me, but for anybody in the world really, but specifically I think for artists, the gym is a great habit to build. And why I say that is, if you can get yourself to come to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week consistently and build yourself a routine and force yourself in there even on the days that you don't want to be here necessarily, I think that can seriously transfer over into other aspects of your life. If you think of it like this, hey, you got yourself to go to the gym 3 or 4 times this week, even if you didn't want to, you transfer that over. Get yourself to sit down at your computer 3, 4, 5 times a week, no matter what. Make that music, make that art, whatever it is your goal is. I feel like it's really easy to transfer over the dedication from the gym to the dedication to that. And not only is it good in terms of dedication, in terms of consistency, I honestly think the best aspect that you can possibly get out of the gym is the mental aspect. Now, you would think going into the gym, what you're trying to get out of it is, oh, you want to look good, you want to get jacked, you want to get strong, all of this. And yes, you do. But the thing is, when you start getting into the gym and you start going in there consistently, you start making even the littlest bit of progress, it makes you feel better than a lot of things in this world. And I remember back in the day in DARE classes, they're teaching you and they're like, oh, you don't want to do drugs, you don't want to do this. You want to focus on the natural highs of life. The things that make you feel high in life with no substance involved. And that, to me, is the gym. Leaving the gym, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I feel like better than any drug could ever make me feel, in my opinion. So you start seeing that little bit of progress, you look in the mirror, you start seeing muscles that aren't there, you start seeing things like that. It's the ultimate confidence booster, and it just makes you want to continue. It makes you want to go harder, it makes you want to get better, it makes you want to get bigger. And I think it's the healthiest way to make yourself happy in that light. I think that a lot of artists, including myself, we struggle with mental things, mental health, mental whatever, and that's a big reason that a lot of people look to art, turn to art, is to express themselves and get things off their chest and this and that. And I think that going to the gym is one of the things that has brought me the most mental clarity and brought me the most happiness in my journey towards being an artist. Because no matter what, every single day, whether I get this done, whether I get this done, my song does good, my song does bad, new video does good, does bad, I know no matter what, I got myself into the gym today and I worked on myself and I got that done. And that's one thing that always kind of just keeps me going, keeps me pushing to the next day. And it's came to the point I now look forward to my workout. Last night, I'm thinking about the incline Smith machine that I'm about to do today. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's honestly like it's become one of my favorite parts of my day. I get to spend some time by myself, put on some music, lock the fuck in, and just work on myself. And that's like, it's honestly one of the best feelings in the world. And I suggest anybody out there, whether you're an artist, honestly anybody, and especially people that may be looking at other people going to the gym and think, oh, that's stupid, oh, it's dumb, I never want to do that, oh, I don't want to be jacked, blah blah blah. The mental benefits of the gym outweigh any other benefits that the gym has to offer you. And of course, everybody wants to look good, everybody wants to be strong, and that all comes with it. But once you start feeling a little stronger, you start looking a little better, it does wonders for your mind. And yeah, so that's why I really think that really anybody in this world should at least consider it. It doesn't have to be specifically weightlifting or the gym. I just think exercise in general is one of the most important things for us as human beings. Whether that be going for a run, lifting weights, going out playing a pickup game of basketball, anything that involves moving around, and especially if you can get outside and move around, even better. So yeah, that's just a little bit of background on why the gym is important to me and why I make it a point to make the gym a staple in my life, and why I think artists and people alike should at least consider it and think about it, and think about some changes you might be able to make in your life that you're scared to make but will eventually benefit your life in extreme ways. And yeah, that's about it. I got like 2 sips left in this. I'm gonna finish this off. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna have a killer chest day, and then we're gonna do it all over again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And that might scare some people, but for me that gives me something to look forward to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This month's videos have kind of just been little check-ins, little talk to the cameras, like sitting here talk to you guys. I kind of wanted to just set down a little I just wanted to set a little base, kind of introduce you guys to myself and where I'm at in life. It's the beginning of a new year and I have so much stuff planned for this year, and I just think this is gonna be one of the craziest years of my life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys maybe got a little bit of value from it and maybe learned something or reestablish something you already knew. But either way, I put videos out on this channel every single Thursday, and they're only gonna get better from here. If you want to follow along for my journey, follow along for these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
You want the bag, the big one. You want the cash, you get none. Hop off your ass and get some. Hop off your ass and get some. You want the bag, the big one. You want the cash, you get none. Hop off your ass and get some. Hop off your ass and get some.